is going on. Let's see. I'll be able to see. It does not look like it. I'm going to scoot back a little bit. I still don't know whether people will be able to see or not. I do have tonight's table fare with me. Got 6 bluegills in there. So I'm going to clean them. I may not keep y'all with me the whole time because I just don't know whether it's necessary or not. I did take a couple pictures of said gills, but I do not know if they will come out, what they will look like. So, anyways, I do have me some soap set up down there by the lake, because once I touch these fish, I'm not touching anything until I get my hands washed. Trying to see what all is in view here. I don't know. I cannot really tell. Camera's a little ways away from me now. I have my little pan of water that my fish is going to go in. Not positive that these fish will get cooked tonight, so if they do not, they will go in the cooler full of ice. I'm again filming on the Canon M50. Total newbie going on here, so I hope this all comes out all right. It's really all I can do. Everything's on manual. There's no automatic anything. Got to set my own focus, you know, set my own ISO, set the works. So anyhow, I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little gills here. You're gonna eat them. They're gonna be right tasty too. I guarantee you that much. All right, I have my fish rag here. This is not my ideal situation, sitting Indian style on rocks while cleaning, but my spot that I wanted to use was a little rock shelf. I could have set my chair up there. It's over that way. It's right next to the lake. Would have been perfect height. Lay my cleaning board up there, and I could have just filleted away, but it is now in the sun because I've waited too long in the day to do anything. So anyhow, get down to business here, I guess, or I'm never going to get done and it's going to get dark on me. So gill number 1, there he is. Woohoo, check him out. I hope you can see. He's a decent little gill. Got my fillet knife here. I'm going to get down to business, and I think I will probably just fillet a couple of these gills, and then I will shut this down. And I will go from there. Do I have my pliers out? I hope I've got them. Oh man, seriously. Oh, I found them. Yay. Luckily, I do not smell like bluegills yet, touching my stuff. All right. Gill number 1. Wish I would have known what time I started this little process cleaning these fish. It was a lot of fun today down there trying to catch them, especially once I got them live night crawlers. That done the trick right there. That's all it took. Got enough, fast enough to have bluegill sandwich. I've been looking forward to this since my last bluegill sandwich, and that was way back last year, around the same time. Season 1 the island, Alzheimer's Adventure for a Cure. So this fish sandwich is long overdue. Sure he is cut all the way to the spine there. Still never did get to witness my my cousin Bernie's technique on cleaning bluegills. He gets much more fillet off of his than I do. I just clean them the way my dad taught me, which is not Bernie's way, I'll say that. But it does work the way Dad taught me, and guaranteed to be boneless. Oh, and the bushy tails, they have been live today, I'll tell you. Bouncing all around, walking through the woods right in front of me. You know, all that jazz. It's like, wow, really? It's like you guys do know that I'm going to be hunting you after a while. There will be some table fare coming up during this adventure for sure. First fillet of Alzheimer's Adventure for a Cure Season 2 Deep Woods is in the book. Look at that. Yeah, that's right. Little bluegill fillet right there. Move on to the next side. Go any further, I do want to check that side. I usually rub my finger along the one side that I've filleted, and that lets me know for sure that I have not messed up. I don't know about all this. I hate to say it, but my lower back is going to be fried by the time I get done cleaning these fish all bent over like this. Because I am not as young as I once was. It's already kind of fried because I'm sitting all whopper jawed and stuff. Another little fillet there. In the pan he goes. One bluegill down, 5 to go. Pitch him over there. I'll throw them up in the woods later on for the raccoons. Although those other two that died on me, that I put up in the woods for the raccoons, they're still there. It almost makes me think someone has come back here and hunted out the raccoons, brought their dogs and their guns and all that. It would not surprise me. It used to be you could lay a couple of gills in that same spot where I put those two. We would always put the leftover carcasses of said gills down there in that spot, and you could go down there the next morning and those bluegills, they'd be cleaned up. Be nothing but bones laying around. You know, they would have the raccoons would have made use of everything that was left for them. But some old boys are into that raccoon hunting, you know, and that is a part of America. You know, people hunt and fish for their own food, and some of them, that is the only lifestyle they know. I know Dad and all the brothers and stuff growing all up, that was their thing. Grandma or Grandpa Duncan told them to get out there to the woods and get some rabbits or whatever. Well, by God, they better do it. That's all I know. Well, there would have been trouble. course, way back when, that's all you had to do was live off the land. Wasn't going down to the store and getting no burritos or nothing like that. But I'm very glad that my dad taught me to hunt and fish, because if I had to, I could fend for myself in that department, take care of my family if necessary. Well, now that I got myself evened up on this ground a little bit, my back is already fixing to chill out some. It was letting me know, hey, you're sitting on some whopper-jawed ground and you're all crooked. Yep. All right. Shoot, gosh, my hands. I'm telling you, stuff ain't no joke. I think after I finish this gill, I will just go ahead and stop this, let y'all go, instead of holding y'all here for the bluegill filleting. At least I feel like you will have got to participate in some of it, or come along for it, I should say. Which means I'll have to go down there and wash my hands. So I'm not about to touch my camera until I do. Woohoo! Another little fillet going on. It makes me happy right there. Flip him over. On to the next side. It's been such a peaceful and quiet day around here. All them ski boats is gone. And these people that there's some that come here to do nothing but just run up and down the lake, burning fossil fuel. Not a care in the world. And some of them, I believe that they truly do set out just to disturb others. That's their whole thing that makes them happy. If they're not disturbing others, then they're just not quite that happy. It's a little fillet. That's just a small part of a big sandwich. Well, I think my one hand is good enough to shut off that camera. So I am going to say see you after a while. I'll come back later tonight and do some kind of cooking video. I wouldn't swear it will be the bluegill. If not tonight, it will have to be tomorrow night. But either way, we will cook some dinner, and we will have the usual good night red light video after that for sure as well. So bye for now. All right, what's going on, everyone? As people will have seen in previous videos, did some good bluegill fishing today. It was pretty cool. Had a pretty good time of it at that. Got the bluegills all cleaned up. Before it gets too dark here, I am going to fix me some dinner. Tonight I am going to have some green beans dehydrated green beans. And I'm going to have me a fish sandwich. So, first things first, let's check out these green beans here. Oh, they are double wrapped. Why? On these, I don't know particularly. Alright, let's just set them up for a minute. Right there. Don't fall over. Don't want to be spilling my green beans. Just lay that wrapper right there. 4 right now. Let's put a little bit of water in this jet boil. Alright. And in said water, I'm going to throw a bouillon cube. This is for the green beans. Give them some extra flavor, because they are just plain. There was nothing to them, you know. Stick that back in my pocket, put my knife up before I stab myself with it. Now let's put this on the gas here. Cooperation would be nice. All right, let's fire him up, people. We have ignition. Well, I had planned on cooking my fish with the alcohol stove, but I cannot find the alcohol stove. I think I left said alcohol stove at home, up in my camping room, you know, hunting, fishing, all that. So I've got one room where I usually keep most of my stuff. I think that's what happened. Bear with me just 1 second. I want to flip this screen around, because if it gets too dark, I would like to know it, instead of just you know, filming and messing up a bunch of footage. So we're going to let this get cooking a little bit. I'm going to kind of scoot it up closer, set my fish back there. Yeehaw, let me taste this water here. That almost tastes good enough. I think before I dump the green beans in there to rehydrate, I think what's left of that bouillon cube I will get rid of. If it don't all melt. It's melting pretty quick, it may. Well, I hope everyone is having a good night. I have become a little more comfortable with this camera. Still not all the way comfortable, but a little better. Looking for what's left of that bouillon cube. Boy, ain't much of him left. He's about all melted. I'm gonna sling him out. He is not needed. Now I'm going to dump in my little pouch of dehydrated green beans. I don't know how well y'all can see them, but there they are, my dehydrated green beans. And let's get them in the pool. Sound like a good plan, huh? Let me try a little piece of one. Yeah, they are not like bananas or you know, the blueberries or strawberries. They are not good dehydrated. Or even the chili and all that. I do think I will turn this back on for just a second. Get that back up to a boil. And then I'm going to shut him off. There we go. There's the boil already. Now I'm going to put the lid on it. Just like that. Hold that heat in there. And I'm going to set these off to the side. Right over there. Now for the main course. Bluegill sandwich time. Found out that it comes with this little piece for the jet boil. I don't know how well you can see that, but you can set it right on top here. Find the right spot. Of course, now it's not going to cooperate. It worked fine when I was trying it. Oh, there we go. Now old Rob knows how to work him. Put them little slots right on the side on that little metal rim there. That will take care of it. Now this is going to be a little tricky, because I do not want my fish getting spilled. Got my spatula ready. Got the old handy camp skillet there. Ooh, yeah, that is definitely on a slant. I don't like that at all. Let me set that to the side for a minute. See what I've got around here to make that not on such of a slant. Use this little piece of wood here and see if that helps any. Maybe too much. That's a little bit better, I think. It is kind of leaning the other way though now. That'll just have to do. I've got to get this show on the road. All right. Do have me some non-stick spray here, and I've got me some lemon pepper. Both will be used. I thought I opened this lemon pepper. Oh, I did. Might as well just open it all the way now. Oh, that smells really good. It's going to be real good on this fish. All right, let's fire this stove back up. That right there for a minute. There's the lemon pepper down there. Get the lid off the non-stick spray. Test him out. He is working. See how that's going to set now. Still going to be crooked. I'm going to have to watch that. I don't like it. Trying to level that back out some more. Hey, I actually think that's a little bit better this time. Let's fire this up. There we go. Let's hit this pan. Some non-stick spray. Not too much. Last year I did overdo it, I think, on the spray. All right. Put our bluegill fillets in there. What you think? Good idea? I think it is a fabulous idea. Boy, this is going to be way more than enough. I got to try to stick to 3 or 4 bluegills next time, because I'm liable to be stuffed. And I don't really want to be stuffed. Because then, when I get too full, I go to what I like to call pass out Louis zone. And I'm not a fan of pass out Louis zone. Especially not out here. And we'll have to clean this pan out later. Sling it over there some. All right, where is that lemon pepper? Here we go. Sprinkle some of this lemon pepper in here on this fish. Ooh, we have some action going on around here. Yes, we do. Spatula ready here. So we can kind of swirl some of this fish around a bit in here. Gotta flip these fish over some. Be sure they are getting cooked well. I think I will throw a little bit more seasoning on this other side too. Get this right here, believe it or not, considering it's the first sandwich of the year. I bought my fishing license in February. It's a year license. You know, it just comes in the mail automatically. And that costs about $100. So since this is the first time I've really got to do some good fishing here in Tennessee, it's a $100 fish sandwich right now, but we'll reduce that some because we will have some more fish sandwiches. The same will go for that hunting license. It runs about the same. Be different if I was still a resident of Tennessee. It wouldn't cost me so much, but I am not. I am back home. A little bit more of that lemon pepper. Don't know if you guys can really see or not. I do not mind getting up and show you in the pan if you can see. Ooh, look at them bluegill fillets in there. Yeah. We'll take that any day. Now, as long as I can get back to this and not spill my fish, that would be nice. Now, while that is cooking the rest of the way, or attempting to cook the rest of the way, I'm going to try to sit that down right there and hope it don't fall on the ground. I need me out 2 pieces of bread out of my bread bag here. Got to keep them sealed in Ziplocs or they will get infested with bugs, just like last year. That was terrible. All my good bread messed up by the bugs. All right, set that back down. It is safe from said bugs. Now, I've got my little 2-part bowl. You guys have probably remember seeing me use this every morning for breakfast. Well, this is the ultimate in bluegill sandwich bowls. What you do is you lay your piece of bread in there. Hit that with a little bit of mayonnaise, which I guess is not opened. Oh, I did open it. That's pretty good. I'm surprised. Then take you a piece of cheese, put on there. Do your other piece of bread the same way. We have to use what we have around here to sit our food on, so it'll just stay right there on my chair. Take your other piece of cheese, put it on that piece of bread there. All right, now we are prepped for bluegill sandwich. Stir these fillets around a little bit more. Yeah, some of them are starting to get kind of fally apart, you know. Probably means they're about done. I think I will flip them one more time. I know I've been talking about that camera right there some, that Canon M50. It's a mirrorless job. And being intimidated by it and everything. After today's use, I'm starting to feel a little bit better about it. I did review some of the other videos I did today. They seem to be okay. And that lens right there is a 22mm prime lens, f1.8. The aperture opens up really wide to let in a lot of light. It's known to be a really good low light lens, proprietary of Canon, and I tend to agree with that because it is getting right on towards dark out here, and according to that screen, it looks pretty bright. This fish is browning up really good. I think if you ask me, the fish is probably done, but I'm going to be sure of it. Yeah, speaking of which, please take the time, if you do like the video, to hit that like button, subscribe and share. Hit that little bell that's down in the corner there, and you get notified of new episodes as they come up. As I say, because there will be a lot more adventures for a cure. Until there's a cure, until I get too old to do it anymore, I'm going to continue. People deserve better than to lose their mind. Alright, but anyways, back to bluegill sandwich here. Alright. Now, take your one piece of bread here. I guess they're done. I surely hope so. Yeah, I think so. I'm still going to give them a couple more minutes, just for safety there. Be sure there ain't no bugs attacking my bread. And actually, this is going to turn out to be just about right for a bluegill sandwich. Thought I had a little bit too much, but it's cooking down a little bit. We'll be all right. Yeah, this has got to be done. Got to be. Alright, anyhow, with this particular bowl, put your bluegill on there, right on top of your cheese. None of it falling on the ground this year like happened to me last time. I'm not allowing that. Oh, no, you don't. See there? Tried to pan to act like it's going to try to fall off on me onto the ground. Ain't having that either, because then there goes my bluegill. Well, can't get a hold of that piece. There we go. And one piece left. All right, I will bring it over and let y'all check it out. And then I will take a bite, then I'm gonna close it up in my bowl to let it finish. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it very good or not with that focus going on. Oh, all that work. At least it all didn't fall. Here I was talking about I wasn't gonna let that happen and all this stuff, and then there it is. I'm gonna rinse. I'm just gonna eat it just like this. There's little pieces that did not make it. Well, I guess they didn't make it. I should have I'm gonna comment no further. I'm just gonna put this other piece on here and I'm gonna eat my sandwich. Only lost a little bit. That's unbelievable. Just talking about how I'm not gonna let it fall on the ground and what happens. That's what I get for saying that. Yeah, maybe for the next one, I will finish up on that. It is good. I will still let it finish. Still can't believe that happened. We'll set this frying pan. Oh, I thought I turned that off. I guess I did not. Set the frying pan right there. Let's check on the green beans. We know they're not going on the ground. Knock on wood. Oh yeah, green beans are looking good in there. Let's have a bite of them, see what they're all about. Yeah, them's really good. I'll have to remember that for big expedition next year. Well, I guess you guys will have to overlook me about dumping my good fish on the ground. I still can't believe that happened. All that trouble I went through and the work to clean them up and everything. Had me a perfectly fat sandwich, and what happens? Lose 4 little fillets on the ground. Wow. And I guess that will do it for now. We'll come back later tonight for the red light video, and that'll be it. It'll be time for the kite. So, everyone, have a good one, and until then, bye for now. All right, what's going on, everyone? Day 8 here in the woods is coming to a close. It has been a good day. Got to do a lot of good bluegill fishing there, as people will see. Did not have a good experience on fixing the bluegill. Also, as I'm sure everyone will have seen, spilled some of my bluegills. Lost about 4 fillets. Still adding, it was an okay sandwich. I mean, don't get me wrong, it was still pretty good, but it just kind of, messed me all up when did the whole spillage thing. And let's see what else went on today. I don't think a whole lot else. Made a whole lot of viddies, put together little clips and stuff, and had the whole phone issue again, like I had last year, which I talked about before, and cannot figure out how to clear out that SD card for that phone. And if I click on SD card and go into it, there's only 5 items in there, and they equal about 6 megabytes or 6 gigabytes altogether, and that is a 65 gigabyte or 64 gigabyte SD card. But yet it says there's only 20 gigabytes available, so I do not really understand that. Cannot figure out how to empty it. Messed with it for a long time. But anyway, I had my good dinner, had my bluegill sandwich. Really about half a bluegill sandwich, lost so much, and had them green beans. They was really good. I think that is about it, but it is that time. Since it is the red light video, we are going to have us an ice cold Little Kings. Don't know how well that can be seen. Looks blurry there on the screen, but we are in total dark here with a mirrorless camera, so what can we expect, I guess, right? I might could even maybe tune in that a little bit, but I don't think I'm gonna mess with it. I'm gonna leave it as it is. We all know it is Little Kings, so what did I do with the lid for that? Oh, I found it. Cheers to everyone, and cheers to someday being a cure for Alzheimer's and dementia. And Alzheimer's Adventure for a Cure, Season 2, Deep Woods. 28 days in the woods to raise awareness for Alzheimer's and dementia. And I guess I'm just going to leave it at that for now. And I'm going to hug this Little Kings. Joey Rager, I'm going to hug one just for you, bro. Otherwise, I would just drink it normal. And here we go. Let's make it gone. Oh, excuse me. Daggone, that was good. It is every time, though. Little Kings is a very distinct flavor. Cream ale. It is a really good style of beer, really. And I'm not just saying that because, they became our first corporate sponsor. I've liked Little Kings for many, many years. But on that note, big shout out to Little Kings, aka Christian Moorline, for being our first sponsor. We do appreciate that very much. And I don't know if there's anything else, really. Talked about the squirrels all bouncing around today. There's something. I saw one not maybe 25 feet from camp. Kind of frolicking through the woods and stuff. I thought, oh man, you might not make it too long. Might be in the frying pan, Oh, anyway, like last night, tonight I am coming to you from inside the Guide Series tent. I'm going to attempt to watch The Sopranos tonight. I think I may have told the story earlier, but last night I tried. I got through about half of season 1, episode 1, and I'll tell you what, I started getting the nods over here, all the head all bobbing around, trying to stay awake and all this. It's like, daggone, what is going on here? It's only 11 o'clock at night or whatever. I guess maybe the adventure is taking more of my energy. That very well could be it. Other than that, I think that is all. I will not keep you all any longer. But wherever you are, or whatever you may be doing, I hope you're having a good time of it, like I always do. And I guess I will catch y'all tomorrow for day 9 in the woods. I guess that'll really be it. Bye for now, everyone.